We've got the start of this one coming your way in moments from Progressive Field. White Sox and Indians. Next. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, both of these guys making their second starts of the year. Neither of them coming off a victory on their first go-around. So obviously, both these guys hoping to get off the schneid here as they get the ball for the second time this year.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago White Sox, as Robin Ventura has them lined up this way. Carlos Carrasco is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Adam Eaton makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
The center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
Here's a pitch taken for ball 1 as we get underway here at 7:06. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And a look here at the scouting report for the 28-year-old right-hander as you see there what he'll be featuring going forward in this one. Melky Cabrera will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball headed for Aviles at shortstop. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
First baseman,
Jose Abreu will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
3-0 is on the way. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly a pitch around. They didn't want any part of it. With the bases empty and 2 outs, a walk's not the worst thing in the world.
Adam LaRoche will stand in here, 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
Two and one now to LaRoche. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. White Sox nothing, Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. They'll match up against a former wide receiver turned reliever turned starter, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija. Behind him, the White Sox defensively will line up like this. Standing in as the leadoff man, Michael Bourne, as he'll get things started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Michael Bourne.
And that's in there for strike 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled back. The next 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now, the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 1 home run and a pair of RBIs. 1 out, nobody on. The next pitch. This is hit on the ground but foul. Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Here he comes, 3-1. Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Michael Brantley will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
The 1-0. Kipnis runs. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Maybe it's all in the mind, but it seems like the legs don't move quite as well when it's cold out, and he was out easily there.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Now the 3-0 offering. Slice down the left side, but foul. Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Brandon Moss will stride in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Here comes the pitch to Moss. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Avisail Garcia will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
1-0 on the way. Lined hard to center field. Bourne is right there, 1 down.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. This is foul right side. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here comes the 1-2. This is a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
3-2, here it is. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Connor Gillespie will take his first cuts now. 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First pitch on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Here comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here comes a 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Micah Johnson will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Pause, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He
1-1 on the way. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
In the air to right center. Bourne under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. White Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yan Gomes will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. Here's the first offering. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One pitch on the way. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Ready with the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Splitter is right there, so he climbs back to 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now the pitch. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Lonnie Chisenhall will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
It's kind of a cold night, so that grass it might be a little dewy, and that ball might have just slipped right out of his hand.
Here's David Murphy now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
The 1-0 home runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This has got to be on a platter now. If you're in the driver's seat, you've got to make this situation pay off.
A 3-0. taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
One on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Mike Aviles will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. First pitch coming. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Now the 1-0. Ball 2. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Now the 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
A 2-1 offering. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Michael Bourne will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
2 men are on with 2 men out. From the stretch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He waits, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner will score from second. And they will not get this speedy Bourne. He's got a triple. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now.
Yeah, this ball definitely had 3-run homer potential written on it right off the bat. And he didn't miss it by much as it winds up banging off the wall out there. The good news for him, though, he winds up with the next best thing, a 2-run triple.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside, and that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 2-2 offering. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Full count pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. The Indians on top, 3-0. Tyler Flowers will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Tyler Flowers.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. Aviles with it at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder, Adam
Eaton will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
The pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here comes the 2-0. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. On the move is Eaton. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
1 out and a runner on second base. Has a look, now the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Brantley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Jose Abreu will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First offering on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Pause, now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Michael Brantley will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. First pitch coming. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Brandon Moss will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Now here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
1 out, nobody on. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 10.
Yan Gomes will dig in now. The American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Adam LaRoche will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The designated hitter, Adam LaRoche.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. So 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And they can't get LaRoche to chase there as that evens things at 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 1-2 with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. First pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Here's the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One, 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch now. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Eaton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. David Murphy will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And the pitch. Swing and a chopper fouled off to the left. The pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Connor Gillespie will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And now a pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Micah Johnson will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Hitters count 2-0. In there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Now here's the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
The 2-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Tyler Flowers will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
2 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You know, take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
So many times, pitchers will get ahead, then they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Once again, a 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, two-way, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Adam Eaton will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He's set, now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, still down 3-0. Mike Aviles will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the pitch. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Yeah, he's shaking his head here as he heads back to the third base dugout. Obviously, he didn't care much for that call, and I can't say that I blame him.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Ramirez has this at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The second baseman, number 22,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And now a pitch on the way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard to short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Michael Brantley will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here comes the 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's into scoring position now with that stolen base.
Here comes a 1-2. Fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Indians leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Melky Cabrera will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pitch on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Jose Abreu will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First offering on the way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. You know, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 1-1 home. 1-1 pitch is lifted in the air out to right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Adam LaRoche will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's the 2-2 home. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Zach Duke will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Zach Duke.
Brandon Moss will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
Designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. The 3-1 is on the way. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Carlos Santana will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And a relay to the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, this would have been sensational if he gets it, but once it gets by him in left field, it's a sure double.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on, right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Here's David Murphy now as he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Avisail Garcia will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
The one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, When he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th, and 2 gone.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Connor Gillespie will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Here's a 1-0. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Dan Jennings will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Dan Jennings.
Mike Aviles will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time.
The shortstop, Mike Aviles.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they have been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure. These are the true fans out there on a night like this.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Ramirez for 1.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Jason Kipnis will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
3-1 now to Kipnis. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Left fielder number 23,
Michael Brantley will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1?
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
He's ready, now the pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Two out with the man at first. Two-two pitch on the way. And there he goes towards second. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Three-two, here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Brandon Moss will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now the first pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Fastball called for strike 2.
And on the mound, you can tell he's not in here to mess around. He means business.
Has a look, now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2.
2-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now this needs to be a strike here on 2-2, because if not, now all of a sudden the runners are off with the next pitch.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Indians strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Micah Johnson will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
Johnson.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you can get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, They've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Tyler Flowers will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. The pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Adam Eaton will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here's the 1-2. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Melky Cabrera will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. On the way. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They're down 4-0. Matt Albers is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Matt Albert.
Yan Gomes will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
When you're already in the hole at the plate, the last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what he's doing up there. That's the second time he struck out in the ball game, and it's another instance where his pitch selection is really doing him in.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And now a pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 1-2 with 1 away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Lonnie Chisenhall will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 4-0. Jose Abreu will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
The 2-0. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with this pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Line to left. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Adam LaRoche will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swing and a miss as LaRoche finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole here.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there, but when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. That'll hurt a bit, but it's just part of the game you have to live with.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
First offering on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
1-1 on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the full count offering. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Connor Gillespie will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Here's the first offering. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
You've got the power, you've got the respect. You've got the power, you've got the respect.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 4-0. Good night from Cleveland.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The White Sox, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.